My name is Jo Twiby and I'm Executive Director of our two teaching school hubs at Delta Academies Trust, and they're the teaching school hubs for Barnsley and Doncaster and Selby and Wakefield. The other parts of my role are leading on initial teacher training as part of Delta School Direct Programme, our subject knowledge enhancements, and also evidence-informed CPD across our trust of 53 academies in Yorkshire and the Humber. We know that too many new teachers leave the profession early because they potentially do not have the right level of support. And I think the huge potential for the early career framework is to ensure really high quality, dedicated mentoring, really high quality evidence-informed professional development that equips new teachers with the skills and knowledge to fulfil their role and really enjoy their role. So the first thing that attracted us to work with UCL as a lead provider was their credibility. There was something around bringing that world-class leading edge research to our communities in Barnsley, Doncaster, Selby and Wakefield. I think the other point was around their programme slightly different to some of the lead providers, and the year 2 programme focuses on the inquiry model, so that really interested us. I think one of the dangers with the early career framework is that year 2 could become repetitive, especially for very able early career teachers. So we felt that the inquiry-based model was a brilliant way of instilling really good habits in our new teachers in terms of them leading their own professional development. I think the other aspects that attracted us were around the sophistication of the platform. Yes, it's a piece of software, but it's really important when mentors and early career teachers are so busy that they have a system that's really easy to use, not clunky, and they can get the information they need straight away. And so that was another reason for us. And I think finally their approach to partnership working. We know that in the early rollout, partners were listened to, they were involved in governance, they were involved in discussions around operations, and they were listened to. And that has been our experience with UCL, that we are listened to and it is a true partnership. UCL have exceeded our expectations in terms of the way we work together in partnership. I think one thing myself and my colleagues really value is that opportunity to give regular feedback, to ask questions, to go to UCL if we're having any teething problems. And we find the response is always very sensitive, it's very quick. I know that I valued being a member of the governance group, where we have an opportunity to shape the direction of travel. And I know colleagues leading on the early career framework at the coalface, as it were, have enjoyed the opportunity to speak at the operations group as well. And I think that really contributes to the quality of the programme, because we are continually together developing our offer. I think there are huge benefits for schools using the full induction programme with UCL. I think the first benefit is time. There are huge time-saving benefits. The materials are high quality. We know there's fidelity to the framework. They've been quality assured by academics. They've been quality assured by professionals in school. And essentially what schools receive is a full package of resource and support. But what I really like about the material is that they can be adapted to purpose. So schools can look at their context and use the materials in a really sensitive way. We would like the ECF to be a fully embedded part of teachers' professional development. So to really consolidate what happens in their initial teacher training. We know 1 year, which is effectively 9 months, is not enough time really to train teachers. And so we see the early career framework as an essential part of any new teacher's development. And then by the end of that 2-year programme, I think teachers will be in a really strong position potentially to mentor themselves other ITTs or ECTs, and then potentially go on to study the national professional qualifications, either in leading teaching, leading teacher development, or leading behaviour and culture. I think schools using the full induction programme with UCL for a new early career teacher, I think the first step they need to take is to identify time for mentors. I think it's really important that mentors are given that time with their early career teacher to work on specific areas of their practice. I think it's sensible to appoint a person on the senior leadership team to lead on the early career framework, so that they have an overview of early career teacher development in the school, and also can share their understanding of the early career framework across the school and within the senior leadership team.